Matapos matalo sa una nilang paghaharap via unanimous decision ang angas ng Pinas Cuadro alas CASIMERO, kontra sa napakadayang champion ng bansang Thailand na si Ruenrueng, kung saan parang away-kalye na ang nangyari dahil makailang beses binalibag at tinamba ng Thai champion ang ating pambato. Ay makalipas ang isang taon ay nag-rematch muli ang dalawa, ang kanilang laban ay ginanap sa Beijing, China. Dedepensahan ng Madayang Thai ang kanyang IBF World Flyweight Championship belt. Si CASIMERO noon ay may kartadang 21 wins 13 knockouts 3 losses, samantalang ang kanyang kalaban na si Ruenrueng ay may kartadang 17 wins 5 knockouts 0 loss. Halina't balikan natin ang kanilang naging bakbakan.
Yeah, Casimero's stalking Ruenrueng right now. Amnat's throwing out his jab. Casimero's jabbing in return. Amnat's looking to counter over the jab with the right hand. Amnat is a very good jabber, works very well off the jab, and throws a clean overhand right over the opponent's jab very well, and he'll tend to smother his opponents as soon as he fires off a shot and lands in order to do a clinch and to avoid his opponent from getting any forward momentum with their shots, as he does right there.
Yeah, and I tell you, Ruenrueng likes to work with a jab. That's a nice right hand by Ruenrueng, and this is what he probably wants, man. He's on the front foot, very good boxer. He likes to work the jab from down. Look, some good counter punches, light hand. Not really a big puncher, but he likes to just work off the jab. He done a really good job against Zhao Ximin, against him as well. He done a really excellent, good, show some really box skills. I think that's probably his best fight so far in it for a while.
Yeah, that fight as well as the Kazuto Ioka fight, he showed excellent skills in both of those fights with working off the jab and keeping his opponent.
Yeah, boy.
Good counter right hand right there from Amnat.
That's what it's
showing
about.
That you have to respect his timing, because in spite of the fact that Amnat struggled to make weight, he's looking pretty sharp here early on.
Absolutely, man. He's looking alright, boy. Kamara's he's landing the right hand. Oh, here comes the wrestling. And he's down on the floor again. This is what we're talking about here, man.
Yeah, I'm not looking to. I'm not. Anytime he gets hit, he's looking to show the other man who's boss, regardless of if it's a legal technique or illegal.
What do you think he learned them things? You reckon he learned them things from Thai boxing or stuff like that?
Yeah, he's done Muay Thai kickboxing in the past, so probably a little bit of that in his repertoire.
Yeah, I see him trying to put his foot behind it, Kaimayo, trying to trip him.
A lot of boxers in Thailand, train in both sports, so they have a very wide variety of skills that they could use, even if they're not legal in boxing.
Yeah. Under a minute left in this round one. Who you got winning so far?
Yeah, I'm not winning so far. He's landing the cleaner punches. Casimero's looking to load up on something big to get respect from Amnat, but he hasn't quite got the timing down yet. Amnat's still a little bit too sharp defensively.
Yeah, he's looking
good jab to the body.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He's looking good, and I gotta give the champion this round here. Tony Weeks in the referee. Oh, good counter right hand, right? And Ruenrueng looking alright, bro. And then look, I tell you what, he's probably frustrated Casimero from the last fight. Oh, another good counter right hand. We're under 10 seconds left in round one. And there's the tap on the apron right there. Good body shot.
Good body shot.
Yeah. He digged that one in. And Ruenrueng didn't like that one. But I gotta give him the round, and that's round one in the books. Mike Tyson's on hand, by the way, fight fans.
Both Mike Tyson and Roy Jones.
Right Tyson and ringside. How come Right Tyson are ringside now?
Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are ringside because this is a part of the IBF annual convention. So these title fights here are a part of the IBF convention. They had Mike Tyson and Roy Jones there to enjoy the festivities and to basically just be a part of the whole IBF convention that they have every year.
Cool, man. So it's a good event. So these guys here fighting for the championship, and you just heard why celebrities are there on hand. And I tell you what, man, the Filipino fighter, boy, but this fight in China, it's pretty good. There's neutral ground for both of them anyway. So there could be no complaints about any bias and stuff like that. Tony Weeks is the referee from America. So fair play, I guess there's fair thing. The judges as well.
Yeah, Tony Weeks gave a stern warning to Amnat for that little bit of a push down that he had in the last round. So that's something that he hasn't been able to get away with thus far in this fight.
Yeah. I mean, some of these fights, to be honest with you, they could have been thrown out. But this fight here looks quite clean. And that Ruenrueng hasn't really dictated like he normally does. And when he's fighting Kazuko Ioka, man, he absolutely dominated that fight, man. He looked marvelous. And that's the sort of boxing skills he's shown. I don't know who notable names on Kaimayo's record. Who you got? Casimero? Who's he fought apart from that Romang on his record, on his resume?
Casimero has a couple of good names on there. He has two of his losses were to former champions Maruti and Talane of South Africa and Ramon Girales Garcia of Mexico. Two very good fighters. But he also has wins over former champions Pedro Guevara of Mexico and Luis Lazarte of Argentina. And Luis Lazarte is another fighter who was notorious for being a very, very dirty fighter. A guy that fouled you in all kinds of ways, even beyond what Amnat does. So Casimero has a lot of experience with fighters who decide to use illegal tactics here and there.
Okay, who did he win his championship, Casimero? Who did he win this title from?
Well, Casimero is a former champion. He won it against the man I just mentioned, Luis Lazarte. It was the light flyweight title that he previously held, but he eventually gave that up in order to move up in weight since he could no longer make 108, and he fought Ronron. And of course, he lost their first fight. But he's doing real good here.
Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you what, and this is the thing I'm characteristic from Ronran. He's kidology. He's coming back and he's standing toe to toe, which he normally doesn't do.
See,
like.
I'm not as getting a little bit angry. He's taunting him. He's counter punching him. He's getting a little bit upset at this guy coming in here trying to take his belt.
Yeah. And normally he just go boxes and just stays on his back foot and just moves around. But for some reason he wants to stand toe to toe, and that's not really him. You see, look at that. How he's ducking behind. These are little things he does, like to frustrate his opponent. And that's round 2 in the book. I'm gonna give it to Casimero. I'll get to Casimero. Who you give that round to?
Yeah, I think Casimero managed to steal it right there in the last minute. He managed to pin Amnat up against the ropes, land some good body shots. Very close round though. Because Amnat controlled the first couple of minutes.
Yeah. But you can go over way for the fight fans listening. EJ Boxer Live here with Nauta here in Beijing, China. Current IBF Flyweight Championship. Tony Weeks is the third man in the ring, and this fight is heating up right now here in round 3 IBF Championship. I tell you what, then I'm Ram Nosy boy. He better focus, and this ain't gonna be like the first fight where he was in cruise control. I think this fight's actually personal. The two of them act like they don't like each other. You know what I mean? There's some venom in this fight here, and that Ramong's trying to prove, which is not really customized as him. Look at that, headlocks in there. Tony Weeks comes to the break.
Yeah, very much so. There's a lot of bad blood between these two that's been simmering for over a year now.
Yeah, because obviously he probably feel like he was hard done by on the decision, and he's looking to vent it. And Casimero is not really throwing that many punches. It's like he's just waiting for certain punches right now. It's just loading up.
He's getting picked off by the jab right now.
Yeah, not right.
Controlling the center of the ring, showing his ring generalship.
He's trying to cower him. He's trying to cower Romang over. Romang's got longer reach. He's got to reach in a bit closer if he wants to do that. As Romang, beautiful left right.
Nice left hook.
Yeah. And Romang's still dictating the pace with the jabs. The little jabs to the stomach like Mayweather does. Listen, people don't think what it does, it brings your hands down so you can set up your headshots. So
yeah, it does that, and it also keeps fighters at bay. It keeps them at distance, which is right where Amnat wants them to be.
Yeah.
So you just pick them off from long distance.
Well, most people call it a rangefinder, where you can steady. But listen, after a couple of them punches, jab to the stomach, it might knock the wind out of you later on. I mean, if you take the air out of the tires, then eventually the car becomes flat, and then you could just start bombing off.
It becomes a lot more difficult to get on the inside, where Casimero is looking to do his best work.
Romang keeps jumping in with his punches as he's trying to jump in to land his hooks, and Casimero is trying to time him. Romang better wind up for that, as he keeps jabbing. I mean, if he just keeps boxing and letting the fight come to him, it's fine. But it's them jumping, leaping punches. Casimero's trying to time him. Look at it, there you go. He's trying to time him with that.
Ooh.
And he throws him down to the ring, underneath the bottom of the ring.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in his head. He's really trying to get in his head. Tony Weeks warns on that a second time. He may wind up getting points deducted if he keeps that up.
Absolutely, man. The fans on hand, everyone's focused in this fight, and this fight's got big stake. The repercussions of this fight, a Chocolatito fight. You got a Strada fight on the wing. So and that Ramong wants to cure his belt. He's got.
There's also potential rematches with Zhou Shiming and Kazuto Yoka possibly out there in the future. And then there's also some good up-and-comers like our boy Nawapan Pochomchai.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know about that kid right there. That's the one right there. Everyone's looking at, bro. that's the danger, man. Everyone's looking at the division. That's round 3 in the books. Who do you give that round to, Nato?
I think Amnat took that round cleaner boxing, good jabs,
Yeah.
good left hooks.
Yeah.
Managed to keep Casimero at range where he wanted.
I have to agree with that, man. The fight fans listening, you put your scorecards in the comment section. Tell me how you got it. I have to give it as well. I got 2-1 to Net Romwang. John Casimero, he's gonna have to do a bit more than this day, and he's actually picking up the pace. Oh, clash of heads right there. 20 weeks they won. Now Ram puts his hand out, and then the battle resumes, and that's the sort of thing what happened. You know, as I say, like a Net Romwang as he jumps in. Here in Beijing, China, IBF Flyweight Championship. Net Romwang trying to defend.
Ducking under. Good
there you
overhand
go.
right from I'm not. Oh, and he
So
body.
you know what that's called? That's called a rock bottom. That's called right there. That's a rock bottom by the Rock. And his laces he's messed up his laces right
His
there.
laces have come untied from the body slam.
Yeah. Or you could call it the book.
See, I'm not here. He'll do some little tricky stuff here and there, man.
Yeah.
Even though he was missing a couple of those shots, and see Tony Weeks is giving him another hard warning.
Yeah.
Probably one more warning and he'll get a point deducted if he does it again.
Yeah. Or you could call it the bookends, whatever you want to call it. That move, yeah, that's a WWE move right there. Net Romwang. he slapped into this like Casimero to the ground. And hey, the battle continues here in round 4. And a good left uppercut to the body for Net Romwang. And look, him behind the back of the head. And that's what Net Romwang, he don't mind that
Both
stuff.
retaliate.
Yep.
Yeah, see, Casimero retaliates and Weeks warns them both now. Good jab to the body from I'm not trying to get the positioning back.
Yeah. We fights loose. Oh! Oh!
Big left hook from Casimero.
And he caught him.
Goes down
And he
hard.
looks hurt. Oh, he looks really hurt. And he's got up. Surprisingly up and all four up. I can't believe it. That was a devastating. And you see as he dumped in, and the
He
Casimero
still looks hurt.
read the action now. Read it up, and he's going in for the kill.
Oh man.
And Tony
Casimero's
Weeks,
going in hard right now. I'm not throwing hard back.
he caught another
Get him
right.
right off. Oh, big right hand.
And the fight has changed, and he's trying for the biggest and the big 10-8. And look, he's trying to time. And that run serious. I've never seen him hurt like that. I've seen him going down to a Williams White Raw, but this one here, he looks really hurt. Really hurt. His legs.
Anna's very hurt, but he's throwing back with bad intention.
Yeah.
Nice overhand.
And he's trying to trip him. And he's trying to trip him. He's trying to trip him with his leg. I saw that in that Romwang.
Yeah.
It looks like
Trying
he
to survive.
I tell you what, man, and he's after him. And the Philippines trying to take out a year of frustration or after what happened in Thailand, and he's taking out Net Romwang.
Good right to the body.
And he's definitely Casimero is not trying to be hold on, and he won't be denied. And a good body shot, he's down again.
To the body.
Whoa! And the champion is down.
Up out of his seat.
And he don't look like he's gonna get up. Is he gonna get up? Now the fight's been waved off by Tony Weeks. And we have a new IBF Flyweight Champion of the world. And what a shocker upset of the year, going on along with Uchiyama getting beat by what's his name? Joe Corrales. Oh my days, boy.